The future is not just about luck, it is the result of the actions you take. These actions determine whether you will succeed or fail. Just like I was able to realize the mistakes that were keeping me from living a healthy life full of inner peace and happiness, you too can avoid these mistakes and live a life filled with peace and happiness. In this video, I will share with you 5 things you might be doing that are destroying your future and keeping you in a constant state of anxiety and stress. We all know that excessive stress and anxiety lead to illnesses, so you need to avoid these 5 things if you're doing them. 1. Constant procrastination. Every day I postponed my decisions, and dreams was a day wasted. Procrastination is the #1 enemy of productivity and achieving ambitions. I always thought there was later, but as time passed, I realized that life doesn't wait for anyone. The more I postponed today's steps, the harder it became tomorrow. Procrastination kills opportunities and delays our progress. We must take action today instead of waiting for the perfect time, because simply there is no perfect time. Procrastination creates feelings of regret and limits our potential to achieve our goals. 2. Negative self-thoughts. At one point in my life, I believed I didn't deserve success and that I was incapable of achieving anything. This negative thinking held me back and put me in a cycle of doubt and defeat. If you see yourself this way, how can you achieve your goals? These thoughts affect our self-confidence and limit our natural abilities. When we feel weak and lack self-worth, we end up living with anxiety and negative emotions. 3. Staying in a toxic environment. I found myself surrounded by people who were holding me back, transferring their negative energy to me, and planting doubts about my abilities. Staying in a toxic environment prevents growth and makes failure inevitable. Just as we need fresh air to live, we also need a healthy environment to succeed. 4. Poor money management. At one point in my life, I lived without financial planning and spent money thoughtlessly. I thought money would flow freely, but the reality is that poor money management causes us to drown in debt and crush our financial dreams. Money is not just paper. It is a tool to secure our future and achieve our dreams. 5. Avoiding responsibility. For a long time, I always blamed circumstances or others for what happened in my life. But over time, I realized that success or failure happens only when I take responsibility for every decision I made, whether right or wrong. Avoiding responsibility paralyzes our progress and makes us victims of circumstances instead of being the creators of our own destiny.